What's up, everybody? Welcome to an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game. Hang tight. Let me just get all this computer stuff out of the way, and I gotta get squared up. All right, let's go. Oh, it just told me I was live, so I guess I'm live on Twitch. But come on, Facebook. It's always Facebook. All right. Well, I'm live on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? I know nobody's here yet. I'm live on everything, but Facebook is taking a little bit of time. Let's go, Facebook. Oh, here we go. What a shocker. Last one to figure it out. And I usually just end up forgetting. It gives you this preview thing. It's like, dude, we already know that. Why does it give us that? All right, there we go. And still, I can't see anything. So it takes forever. Finally goes through, live on Facebook, and I see just a black screen the whole time. Anyway, Facebook, I never know what's going on with Facebook. What's up, everybody? My name's Devin. This is, I'm going to do play-by-play of the Lakers game versus the Memphis Grizzlies and the Blue Bears. It's the Grizzlies. I forgot last game what they were. It's the Grizzlies. We're up 34. We're down 34-27. I usually start at the beginning of the second quarter. Oh, and we're already going with the game. They're talking to Luke Walton, and I guess this is on TNT because TNT are really the only people that talk to the coaches during the game. So here we go. I'm doing play-by-play. So, but I'm watching with no sound. So you can listen to it like radio. You can watch the game on TNT and listen to me. You can do anything you want. But I'm just doing it's like radio. And while I'm talking about me, number 6 for the Grizzlies, and I didn't realize that their jerseys were white. The Grizzlies, number 6, drained a 3, so it's a 10-point game, 37-27, and the referees called something away from the play. Kuzma looks like he's complaining about something, and he looks very tired. Luke Walton wearing the plaid suit, not a good look for us if we want to win. We never win when he's wearing the plaid suit. Clarkson cuts to the lane, misses a layup, no foul. Grizzlies get the rebound. They have it on a fast break. Ooh, pass to number 1, and that's going to be a foul on the bald guy on the Lakers. Man, we are digging deep already if the bald guy's in. Martin, number 1, was, oh no, was that a charge? When you're watching with no sound, you never totally know what happened. And yep, we got Nance Jr. in the game. We got the bald guy. I forgot his name, but he can dunk. That bald guy did one good thing all season. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson's being guarded by a huge guy, number 1. His handles look pretty good. He takes it to the lane, goes over 2 guys, and makes the shot. Holy crap. Jordan Clarkson, that was an athletic move over what appears to be an athlete. 37-29. 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. It's Martin Luther King Day, everybody. That's just awesome. I love Martin Luther King Day. And, so the game was at 2:30. That doesn't happen very often. And the Lakers had it, but then they turned it over. And now the Grizzlies, please say that that's a Martin. This guy, number 1, seems to be the Grizzlies' go-to guy. And I think he's going to go to the free throw line. But yeah, number 1 for the Grizzlies. He's really the only person that I see with any kind of size. And, yeah, both teams are looking pretty evenly slow right now, too. We got Corey Brewer in there. And we got Kuzma, but he's huffing and puffing. Maybe Kuzma's got too much court time. But I have not seen Lonzo Ball or Brandon Ingram yet. But, they usually, you never know when they're starting. Back in the day with Kobe, you always knew when he played and when he didn't. He always sat out at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Everybody just knew that. These days with the Lakers, it seems to be very scatterplot. Just all over. There's no rhyme or reason to how they play or when they play. Nance Jr., number 7. Love to see him in there. Kuzma's in there. You got the ball guy, Caruso, in there. Just saw the back of his jersey. You should have seen him dunk one time. It was amazing. But he just got owned by number 6. And actually, they're going to call a foul on number 6. But that didn't really look... Putting his hand up in the air, but the coach for the Grizzlies looks pretty annoyed with that as well. Caruso, it looked like he just stepped right into him, and they're going to call a foul on him. So yeah, that's one of those things when you're playing defense, you never get the benefit of the doubt. Lakers have it. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson's being guarded by 21, shoots in his face. Brewer comes flying out of nowhere to try to throw down the rebound, but fouled in the process and gonna go to the free throw line. And that was a heads up play from Corey Brewer. Usually the type of player that can start the play, but he's not a finisher. He can start any play at any time, and it's always a good thing. But he can never finish. Not a finisher of the play. He's a starter of the play, and he misses free throws. I doubt anybody's here yet. This season out tonight with okay. Well, Lonzo Ball is not even going to be playing tonight. Let's take a look at. Okay, they're 13-28, so we should be able to win without Lonzo. Lonzo, I mean, we can talk all we want about him, and everyone loves doing it. When the Lakers don't have him and he's out, we lose. When we have him, we win. Not rocket science. Maybe he's not awesome yet, but he's certainly. It's a good thing we have him. 41-30. From what I can see so far, the Lakers are getting dominated by the Memphis Grizzlies. Kuzma cut to the hoop, missed the layup. And that's what we want Kuzma to do, and that opens up so much more for us in terms of shooting, but he just missed the layup. Caruso, the ball guy, is doing everything he can. Brewer, he plays pretty decent defense. Number 12 goes right around him, cuts to the lane, and finds 21 under the basket. And right when I say Brewer is playing pretty good defense, number 12 Evans, or 21 Davis. You know what, this Memphis team, I've never heard of any of these guys, but already they look athletically better than the Lakers. And what's up, everybody? We're going to commercial break. This is Martin Luther King Day, and it's on TNT, so I highly doubt anybody's gonna come. Brandon Ingram. Oh, what's up? You're the only one coming, I'm sure. Oh, but I've also only been going 6 minutes. Yeah. So I'm doing Lakers game again. I'm always doing Lakers game. Facebook. Oh, yeah, and people are watching. Yeah, well, people are watching even though it's Martin Luther King. And during halftime, we're gonna do because I don't want to watch the commercials. We're gonna listen to Martin Luther King speeches, and I got them all ready to go. And I can't help myself. I do commentary. It's gonna be good. But right now, here we go. Is this TNT? For some reason, I'm not getting any commercials, and now I am watching the Memphis Entertainment, and we got the guy in the crowd, and he's the Memphis announcer, like hype guy, and you know what, he needs to hit the gym a little less. And now we got a Grizzly, a mascot Grizzly, number 0, in with all the dancers, and he's got a t-shirt cannon, and he's just letting it rip. And this is what I like to see. The Memphis fans don't seem to be dancing. Very eclectic group in Memphis. It's not just a bunch of hate to say it, nerdy rich white people. It's very eclectic in Memphis. That's awesome. And honestly, Staples Center is the worst out of every other stadium. Is cool. Staples Center, it gets a very distinctive group of people. We know it when we see it. They can't dance, and they're terrible at dancing. And yeah, these Memphis girls, they seem to have maybe they're look at this guy. Oh, is that a woman? I think that's a woman. Anyway, the kid's going crazy. No dancing yet, and I was surprised. I was like Houston. It was like a night game, and we're playing the Rockets, and the whole stadium was just on their butts. They weren't doing anything. They looked bored. And as soon as the announcer said, "Okay, now it's time to dance," the Houston crowd had the best dance moves in the history of dance moves. Blew the Staples Center out of the water, and I have a feeling that if they just get these people going in Memphis, they're going to have even better dance moves than Houston, but I wouldn't bet on it. Anyway, we're done. The Grizzly, the Blue Bear, is throwing out t-shirts. That t-shirt cannon was a little bit underwhelming, and I doubt anybody's here yet. And if you're at work, you probably can't watch the game, so I'm your best option. And I promise I'll do play-by-play, but it takes me a little while to get warmed up. And you know what? I'm a little disappointed that there's no Lonzo. I'm beginning to like that kid. And now we're looking at the commissioner of the NBA, the bald guy with the glasses. Now that is definitely a $2,000 suit. That is a more expensive suit. They probably get their suit at the same place, and then the commissioner just gets the upgraded version. But that was a top-tier suit, even better than Luke Walton's. That was a $2,000 suit. Nance Jr. cutting to the hoop, and you know what? He's last game I compared him to puppies and dogs because he just tries so hard, but he really is. He's just a go-getter. And Nance Jr. loved the effort. If he ever learns how to shoot, he would be amazing. Oh wow! And the Grizzlies do a sweet alley-oop. And number 12. All right, we're gonna have to watch out for this guy. Number 12. And other than him. Oh, Nance Jr. got the putback after a Clarkson miss, so Nance Jr. got more points, 45-34, 8:30 left in the second quarter. And number 12, step back three-pointer, in and out, and Kuzma gets the rebound. Corey Brewer has it up at the basket and misses an easy layup, it seems. And then Memphis gets the rebound. And number 12 has it again, and Corey Brewer just steals it from him, just with determination. They give it to the ball guy, and the ball guy tries to dunk and almost dunks. There we go. Who's it? The ball guy. Caruso. He reminds me of my friend Ryan. I got some buddies, and he definitely reminds me of Ryan a little bit. Caruso. I'm just gonna start calling him Ryan. And we are off to commercial break, but we're not on commercial break. We're just taking a look at the floor, and we got the security guards in suits that always like walk out there and they just look. But if shit hit the fan, they couldn't do anything. But you should see this little guy. He's like 5'5". He's wearing like probably shoes that he got at for $50 at like Nordstrom Rack. No traction. You could run away from that guy forever. Anyway, I'm skeptical of these security guards. And now we have two people talking. We're presented by the Hyde Family Foundation. And my guess is they're talking about Martin Luther King. And you know what? I'm always down for people talking about Martin Luther King. But I'm always skeptical when they do more talking than listening, because Martin Luther King still exists. His words still exist. That's what makes him different than everybody else. Is once he's dead, his contribution is still active. Einstein's dead, but trust me, his thoughts matter. And if you want to know what he was thinking and what he thought and what mattered, just listen to what he wrote. Anyway, I get a little bit upset about Martin Luther King. And just the way that people haphazardly, they play fast and loose with Martin Luther King. It's like, just listen to what he says. That's all he wanted. Anyway, I'm getting off my high horse. Don't worry, we'll listen to a couple of his speeches in halftime. And it's just, from a writing standpoint, it's so amazing. The way that he did what he did. And anyway, he's one of my favorite people. And my birthday's coming up, so I've always had a thing with Martin Luther King. When it's Martin Luther King Day, I know my birthday's coming up, so maybe that was... Anyway, I've always liked it. And when I was a kid, it was like mandatory that like the whole school got together and celebrated Martin Luther King Day every year. It was like a big deal. Like, of all the holidays, it was the only one... I think it was the only one for a person that... Anyway, we all got behind it, and it was always fun. Any excuse when you're in elementary school not to do work. Like, oh yeah, we're going to go do something on stage and we're going to... Anyway, it was great. It's kind of like I went to a Catholic high school and middle school. But so they teach a religion. And I'm not really a religious person. But they're able to do it in a way that kind of made it fun. So if you're a kid and you're like, oh yeah, hell yeah, we're going to mass. Sing songs, it's not even that bad. Yeah, I don't know why I got into that. Still on commercial. We're back from commercial break. Brewer's still in, and man, this is Lopez going back to the bench. And I hate to say it, but Lopez, they exploit his defense. His defense is no good. And I do agree that he can... Oh, what's going on here? We got the team. We got Brandon Ingram looking bored. And we got David Stern. And we got a wreath. This has to be for Martin Luther King. I don't know. I don't know what that had to be for Martin Luther King. But when you got the commissioner of the league, I don't know if I like the in-your-face stuff. But I'm not going to make assumptions about TNT and what their goals are. But if TNT wanted to do something, just play one of his speeches. And I think that's what like his son was getting mad at. It was that because he was kind of a public figure, everybody was able to just put his face in front of play, and they're like, dude, we got to chill out with this using his likeness, because now everybody's using it. And you know what? Let's just listen to what he said. Reporting David Aldridge. I bet he has something very interesting to say about Martin Luther King. Hart has it. He shoots, and that's in. And it's 45-38 with 7 minutes left. And that's not Hart. That was Clarkson. And Clarkson, man, when him and Lonzo look like they're working together a little bit more, like on and off the bench and even on the court together, he plays so much better. I think that Clarkson was pissed that he didn't win the starting job at the beginning of the season, and then just for some reason kind of withdrew a little bit as a player. And now maybe he's starting to get way more comfortable with his off the bench spot, because he shoots another 3, and that's short. But I like where his head was at because nobody was on him. But I like Clarkson playing well, and it seemed like with the last game, him and Lonzo started getting on the same page and working together. And that's only going to be good for us. And the Lakers defense, it looks very porous. It's almost like we're not even standing there at all. Even go to Nance. Nance Jr. bobbles it under the basket. Brewer bobbles it. Now he's got 0 on him. Luckily, he gets the ball to Clarkson. Clarkson tries to get around 12. Can't do it. Gets a screen. Takes it to the hoop. Blocked by 21 so hard. And we're going to have 2.7 seconds left. And Clarkson, I like where you're going with that. But 21 just closed. And that was awesome. And luckily, the thing about the sweet blocks is that they're so hardcore that it's always out on them. So we're going to get the ball back with 2.7 seconds left. But that was a bit disrespectful. Davis, number 21 Davis. It's really only these 2 guys it seems like we got to worry about. Number 12 and 12, Kuzma shoots a 3. That's no good, and he has just not been as awesome. And the bald guy, Caruso, he tries to flop. Didn't work. Now he's back on defense. And that's Gasol. That's Pau Gasol's younger brother. And the ball is out on him, it seems. Yep, the ball is out on Pau Gasol. I think he bounced off his knee. And the coach of Memphis is getting frustrated. You know, he doesn't like where these calls are going. And you know, that's just if that's the case and we're getting hooked up, we'll take it. The Lakers get so screwed by the refs. Clarkson has it, being guarded by 24, takes it to the hoop. Was that a good shot? I don't know. He didn't make it, but I think that was a good shot. 24 is playing good defense. Maybe he didn't have to commit to the shot and he should have passed it. Who knows? But the Grizzlies have it. They pass it around and then they give it to number 0, who's just standing under the basket. Who's this guy? Another big guy. And I will say that I don't think that the Grizzlies are very fast. Like, they don't seem to be moving that fast, but they seem to have bodies under the basket. Lakers shoot a 3, and was that Kuzma? Please tell me it was Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma drains the 3, and he just needs to get that confidence. He's got 8 points on 3 of 7, and the thing is, Kuzma, if you're open, keep on shooting. Keep on shooting if you're open, Kuzma, but don't do that fast and loose with the ball and take it to the hoop and turn it over thing. We love you. We see how good you can be. We see who you are, Kuzma. But how about slow it down a little bit on taking it to the hoop and just shoot and just become a murderer shooting, because we know you can do it. And Nance Jr. looks beat up. He's got a back brace on right now. He's got a cut over his eye. And Nance Jr., but he's like a puppy. He's just gonna go in. He can't help it. He's just gonna go in, and he's never gonna stop. And that's why I love him. And wow, the Grizzlies seem to be playing pretty decent offense. And I don't know if it's because the Lakers are terrible or if they're good. But 13-28. This is the type of team that we need to be beating. It'd be nice if we had Lonzo, but we don't have Lonzo. 49-41, number 24. Man, it's amazing how little TNT puts up the oh, there's Ingram. He's on the bench. And yeah, I heard in the chat there's no either of them today. And now we have the All-Star. The All-Star game is in Los Angeles, February 16th through the 18th on TNT. So that should be exciting. And let's just hope the players don't get into too much trouble, partying around Los Angeles, because we all know that the more fun city that they have these events at, the more arrests that happen. So they're not allowed to do it in Vegas. That's off the table. Los Angeles, Miami, New York, maybe those should be next. Let's just have these things in Memphis. Lakers have it. They give it to the Amish guy, number 10, Ennis. Ennis, the Amish guy. He's being guarded by a guy with an undershirt, shoots in his face, air ball, and undershirt guy gets the rebound and dribbles it up court. And I don't like these undershirt guys, but he's a professional basketball player, so I'm not allowed to make fun of him. 24 has it, backing in on Pope. Pope plays good defense and, of course, stops him. And KCP is the only consistent professional that we have. Kuzma playing fast and loose with the ball. Let's hope he's going to the free throw line. Like, that is a perfect example of what I mean when I say he's playing fast and loose with the ball. We know that, and is Nance Jr. is back on the bench, and he looks very beat up. He looks like a boxer that is, like, just gone through a bunch of rounds. He's got cut over his eye, and maybe he can sit the rest of this one out. Maybe he can sit this one out, and Corey Brewer just looks interested and is like, oh man, what's it like to be... Anyway, Corey Brewer, I heard that he messed up his Luke Walton made an error and messed up his consecutive games played thing. That was disappointing to hear. Luke Walton making a dumb error. That it does seem like him though, and I wouldn't want to put one of my records in his hands. He just gets stoned and forget about it. Memphis takes it to the hoop, and I think that's going to be... I can't ever... These referees... In NFL, they tell you very clearly what happened. In basketball, they just... You never know. They need like hand gestures for what is going on. 0. Wow. 0 for Memphis. Looks so jacked. His arms... Luckily, he missed the free throw, but his arms... This guy is... Oh, Lopez is coming in. What are you going to do about this guy? Lopez can't do shit on defense. Is okay at offense. But when he goes up against somebody that's just physically stronger than him, he folds like a lawn chair. And I mean, I don't know why I'm down on the Lakers. We won 4 in a row, but I don't like how we win 4 in a row and then we take out Lonzo. Lopez has it. It's doing nothing with it. Gives it to KCP. Just KCP, you do all the work. You're the only... Oh, he turns it over. He was trying to do too much work. Okay, don't do all the work. Oh, and number 8 dunked it on the Lakers so hard. Number 8 is my new favorite player on Memphis. I don't care if he's on Memphis. Number 8, that was amazing. 53-41, and number 8 on... We got to look... Oh, and then Lopez turned it over being lazy. They give it to number 7, fast break, and Memphis... They're going to go to the free throw line. That has to be a foul. Selden, number 7. Pretty sweet hair. And, yeah, pretty sweet hair. I think they're going to go to the free throw line. Lopez, I love, he's a good-looking guy. Like the shoulders, like the way he looks. Play some better basketball. And, oh, Lopez pushed number 7. That was so cheap. All right, Lopez... That's what you guys have got to see the petty thing that Lopez just did. It was so petty looking. He looked like a kid pushing his cousin because his cousin took something away from him. And now all of a sudden Luke Walton is trying to talk to Lopez, and Lopez just looks like an angry child. And that's got to be a flagrant, even though what he did didn't cause any damage. It was the thought that counts. And Lopez, please, we're paying you so much money. Act like a professional. Play some defense. Stop jacking up threes. There's no reason for him to push him like that. It just looks like a frustrated child. All right, so we're gonna get a penalty called on us. That has to be a penalty. Because even the guy that hit it was like, "What the fuck was that?" And it was just a good play. It wasn't even like he was. Anyway, I think Lopez was a bit upset from the dunk, the previous play. Oh, and now Lopez is talking smack to Pau Gasol, and Pau Gasol is like, dude, I'm the younger brother. I'm just happy to be here. And I don't know what these referees are going to decide, but probably not good for the Lakers. Lopez just looks angry. What are you angry about, buddy? Flagrant, unnecessary contact committed against a player with or without the ball, opposing team. Flagrant foul 2, unnecessary and excessive contact committed against a player with or without the ball, opposing team awarded 2 free throws and a possession. I don't know which one that they got. Well, here's the first free throw. Oh, I think this was a flagrant 2. Maybe we should take him out of the game if he's that heated. And it's not even like It was a smart. Are they gonna get the ball back? This is some Andrew Bogut stuff right here, Lopez. You're the new Andrew Bogut. And they're gonna get the ball. That was a flagrant too. 54-41. Pau Gasol gets it. Pau Gasol gives it to number 6. Number 6 being guarded by the Amish guy. They give it to number 7. Number 7 looks pretty decent. They give it to... Who's this guy? I don't know. They give it to Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is going up against Lopez, and Lopez can actually stop Pau Gasol's younger brother. So that is a plus. Thank you, Lopez. You got your head out of your ass, and you stopped Pau Gasol's younger brother. Thank you so much. Was that worth $17 million? Probably. As long as you do that. Lopez, let's hope he was fouled. He is fouled. Lopez is going to go to the free throw line. And in general, maybe they're playing chippy with him, but Lopez has got to calm down. Like, he hasn't even been in the game. Oh man, we got a whole lineup of basketball on TNT, and that means that nobody is going to come to this stream unless it's a close game at the ending. But that's okay. What's going on here? Who's this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. Is that LeBron? Oh, that's LeBron. They were showing LeBron, and he must be playing in the next game or something. But that was definitely LeBron. And let's see, even the Twitch guy is here. Twitch. Anyway, people are here. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna start. I mean, people usually don't come till the end of the game, but if it's TNT, they never come anyway. I didn't realize this was gonna be on TNT. Luckily I didn't have work. Oh, Randall's in the game. First time I've seen him in forever. And they missed a shot. Memphis has it. They give it to 0. 0 gives it to number 6. They give it to 33. Pau Gasol's little brother. And then they give it to another guy. The other guy, number 1, throws up a wild shot. And that was great defense from the Lakers. That was amazing. KCP gives it to, throws it away. Ennis was not quite ready for that. And Brook Lopez is still shaking his head, acting like a child out there. And we did not get him. We have a whole team of children, like actual children, that should be allowed to act like children because they are under 20. And then we get guys like Andrew Bogut and Lopez, and they act like babies. I thought they were supposed to be the veterans. Anyway. Grizzlies have it. They're playing pretty good. Pau Gasol's backing in on Lopez. Lopez playing good defense. Pau Gasol throws up the shot and makes it. So Pau Gasol, Lopez. All right, maybe you got to throw some elbows. Don't push people. Oh, he did throw an elbow actually. I know. I can see what's going on. I can read between the lines. And yep, Randall made the shot. And let's hope that's a 3-point opportunity. And yeah, that was all set up by Lopez getting Gasol off of him, and then that just set up Randall. So you know what? I could tell that now I know why Lopez is getting mad, is because Pau Gasol is playing pretty chippy, and Lopez can play chippy right back, but no more flagrant 2s, in which you look like a kid throwing a temper tantrum. Julius Randle, 7 points. Pau Gasol shoots. That's good, and he was wide open. And maybe Pau Gasol at the elbow wide open is not a good look. Maybe we got to play a little better defense. But you know what? We got to give him room. Lopez battling against Pau Gasol again. Give and go to Ennis. Ennis makes the easy layup. And that was beautiful. This Ennis guy, he does appear Amish. But he can play some basketball. And he's definitely an X factor. He's fast. But another thing is he's very, very safe with the ball. It's weird. He's safer with the ball than even Lonzo, although he is able to do cool stuff with it, like go to the hoop hard and do sweet passes. He's very safe with it. Where Lonzo is not as safe with the ball, but is also willing to do things that he doesn't. So Ennis, I have no problem with him playing point guard at all. If anything, I want him to get more court time. And we got 46 seconds left here in the second quarter. Luke Walton looking very confused, and my guess is they have loads of weed shops in Memphis. I mean, look at Pau Gasol's younger brother. Tell me he doesn't smoke weed. Memphis, to me, probably seems like a very weed-friendly area. They got the music, they got the bars. And honestly, I'll make fun of Memphis just because I'm doing this and I'm just talking off the top of my head. But I want to go badly. Like, of all the places that I would like to go in America that I haven't been, Memphis is pretty close to the top. I went to Chicago, and once I took that one off the list, for some reason, Memphis is next. So I'm going to make fun of you guys, but trust me, deep down, I'm interested. What do you guys have to offer? I can't wait. 60-47, and I can't ever tell. That seems like an awful lot of points, and I haven't been doing the play-by-play keeping up. Because I can't remember them going up by 13 points. Ennis has it, gets a screen. They're playing good defense, takes it to the hoop, gives it to Lopez. KCP shoots a 3. That's good. And thank goodness. And now it's only a 10-point game. And let's hope we can get a defensive stop. But KCP is the only consistent professional on the team. He consistently plays defense. He consistently makes open shots. He is a consistent player. And I really wish that he would do better in crunch time in the fourth quarter when there's under a minute left. Because if that was the case, we would have our guy. But we have to remember that he's our guy up until the final 5 minutes of the game. Then we're going to have to find somebody else. Number 6 shoots a 3. That's no good. And the Lakers get the rebound. 2 seconds left. Randall puts up a long shot. Not even close. And that is halftime. Thanks for coming, everybody. Only a 10-point game. And I think that we are kind of lucky that it's only a 10-point game, because that could have been much worse. All right, so here we go. Now I'm going to bring up, and for some reason the Lakers are they're complaining to the referees. They're losing to a shitty team, and they're in the way that they're dealing with it is by acting like babies and complaining to the referees. And Lopez is the worst out of all of them, and he's the oldest. Anyway, I lost this. So I gotta go to YouTube. And I'm gonna go. Anyway, I usually just do play-by-play, and then during halftime, I'll like talk about what, like right now they're gonna do a Martin Luther King tribute. Oh, they got a pretty sweet photo of him right here. So during halftime, usually I usually just talk about what they're doing, and a lot of times it's like you know, like a circus act or something, or dogs. But this time I'm gonna do something new, and I just want to, everyone loves talking about stuff, but why don't we just hear what the man had to say? Because this is what has value, not what people say about him. Here we go. And, you know, I'm glad that there's not too many people here. I'm treading on territory that I haven't done before. I mean, I used to read the news, and I have a way of talking about stuff in which it's not, like, divisive. So I'm not worried. But anyway, we'll see what happens, people. Turn that up.
Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I don't know how they remaster it, but it's remastered, so man, he's coming in HD.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Okay, so right off the bat, look at all those people. Now, he's not saying that loosely. Is that the biggest demonstration? Probably. He's just putting it all on the table, and he does it in a way that's so amazing. Just keep listening. He's saying obviously something's going on.
50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity.
So right off the bat, he's just stating the history that we're all here, and then he's just stating the history of what happened. putting that on the table. We brought people here. It was terrible injustice. First, we're putting that on the table. He just explained to it and said, okay, well, and then Abraham, he quoted Abraham Lincoln and saying that's when things change. So first we got to put that on the table. And then he ends it with to end their captivity. So he's putting that on the table right off the bat. And he's not even really making a judgment about it. He's just saying this is what happened.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Right there. Okay, so he is immediately, so this is why what he said matters. Because he called out, I don't know if that was the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, but he basically called out the mission statement. He called out our very own mission statement that you guys did this happened, this history happened, since things are not equal. Anyway, he took it straight to the man. And I just love his style. And the way that he just lays out what he wants, why he's saying what he's saying, and anyway, I'm just gonna keep it going. I really enjoy this as writing.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama with its vicious racists,
I see that.
with
I don't know.
its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification.
That's something I don't know about. I gotta look into that.
In Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today.
Something happened in Alabama that I don't know. That one's my bad.
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together,
together.
Stand up for freedom together.
I'm gonna go back to that.
Knowing that we will be free one day.
Because that's the worst injustice that still hasn't been fixed. We do not go to jail together.
This will be the day
He knew what he was talking about.
God's children be able to sing with new meaning, my country tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom reign from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom reign from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom reign from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom reign from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom reign from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom reign from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom reign from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom reign from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom reign from Minneapolis. When we allow freedom reign, when we let it reign from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Oh man, it's so good every single time. I mean, I doubt that you guys are still here, but it's just so good every single time. And it's like one of those things that, like, we celebrate him. It's his birth. It's Martin Luther King Day. We celebrate him. But it's his words that had value, and it was his words. It was those words that changed everything forever. People, whether you like it or not, Einstein changed everything forever when he split the atom, or figured out that you could even split the atom. He changed everything forever. Martin Luther King changed everything forever because he delivered the truth that was packaged up perfectly like a sniper bullet to the soul of every rational American, no matter what they were. And it changed things forever. And yeah, and then also every time you listen to it, you pick up something new and you think to yourself, man, this guy really could tell the future. We don't go to jail together in the same way. That's like literally the worst injustice still going down, in my opinion. And he was smart enough to mention it in his speech. And yeah, if you are a black person, or you are a person of color in this country, and especially if you don't have money, it's also a class thing, you get screwed by the justice system. Absolutely, 100%. And it's a money thing mainly. Like, just like that guy the guy that got framed twice. It was the Netflix special, got framed twice by the same police department for the same crime. That was because he was poor and had no money and was dumb. But anyway, what's up, everybody? I doubt anybody's still here. Martin Luther King Day. Just had to get that off my chest. Love Martin Luther King. And yeah, I doubt anybody's here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Oh, we got Memphis playing some music. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. This looks. How do I get the sound on this? Alright, this is definitely the best sounding halftime show I've seen so far. Man, they're so soft that it's not even picking up on the mic. Man, these guys have got to get a little louder. There we go. Going to the movie. Downtown. Nobody wants to go to that movie, dude. Chill, let's chill. Wait, is he talking about Netflixing and chilling, basically? He's like, let's not go to a movie, let's just sit around here and... Yeah, we're overdue. I think this might have sexual connotations. Oh man, this saxophone player definitely has sexual connotations. Alright, Memphis is definitely kind of cool. I doubt anybody's here. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'm gonna get ready for the second half. Thank goodness nobody's here. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, we are back. What's up, everybody? We are back in the second half. I'm doing the basketball game. My name's Devin, and I'm doing an alternative play-by-play of the Lakers game. We're playing the Memphis Grizzlies, and we're down by 8. So I'm just going to do a play-by-play So you can listen, or you can watch, you can do whatever you want. Anyway, Lopez shoots. Hardcore fall-away jump shot against Gasol, and it worked. And do we want him? I don't know. For being a big man, he takes an awful lot of jump shots. They don't ever seem to go in that much. Lakers have it on a fast break, and Hart, wow, that was a great defense from number 12, but just not good enough. And somehow Hart was able to make it. And we are going. Somebody called a timeout, and I don't know, for some reason I just got tired. No, maybe I gotta work out a little more. But we're on commercial break. What's up, everybody? If you were here for the Martin Luther King thing, thanks for sticking around. This is gonna be a great game, and here's the beginning of the second half. Is anybody here? Nope. People? Nope, not really. You know, most people are probably watching this on TNT. But if it's a good game, let's hope some people come. And wow, yeah, no, at the stadium they are dropping T-shirts from the rafters. They're parachuting T-shirts, and this is something that I have not seen in any other stadium so far since doing these games. And that's parachuting T-shirts, and just T-shirts dropped from the rafters that have little parachutes, and they're FedEx parachutes. Those things are pretty sweet. And if that's what the future is going to look like when we're getting packages from FedEx, if they're coming down on little parachutes, sign me up. That sounds awesome. But wow, there were some empty seats. Oh, now we got the Ashley Home Store military salute. And don't know what's going on, but they are showing three people. That must be the mom and the kids, and she must be she is in the military. Her name is Johnson. And she's in the U.S. Navy. That must be not Private Johnson or Seaman Johnson. I don't know. They should put these people's names up when we're watching these broadcasts. You never know who anybody is. But this kid, you know what? No matter what's going on in life, teenagers they're no good. And you can just tell she's getting the ultimate high five from everybody for doing what she does. Kid's not impressed. Not impressed in the least bit. They're gonna grow out of it, and you know what? You don't appreciate when you're a teenager. You just don't appreciate your parents. It's just the way it goes. But who knows what they're saying to her? It must be awfully nice. And you know what? Maybe I'm just looking too much into this, but the kid doesn't seem like he's paying attention. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't seem like he was paying attention. He's not reacting. Maybe he's just nervous. Anyway, give your mom a round of applause. Goodness gracious, kid. Military salute. Ashley Home Store. And here we go. Harlem Globetrotters, Saturday, January 20th. Tickets available. That's my birthday. Something makes me think that's in Memphis and not in Los Angeles. But yeah, I would go to the Harlem Globetrotters on my birthday for sure. What's going on? We have a break in the game. Still a break in the game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Memphis is gonna get the ball. 10:40 left here in the third quarter. Oh, I wonder if the Los Angeles Kings won. They were down. That I know for sure. Oh, and now we have somebody talking. So we got NBA on TNT, and we have this one dude, short guy, talking to a much taller guy. Oh, talking to Penny Hardaway, two-time All-NBA All-Star. And yeah, Penny Hardaway, he was definitely an All-Star, but people more remember him for being in that one music video. And his shoes, I think, than actually his basketball play. I can't even remember one play that he's done. And the referees called some kind of a foul. And this is boring. Come on, referees. Let's get the basketball going. It's you know, I don't like it when they just stop the action like that. Why did they do that? Like, you never even see the foul. Anyway, they give it to Ennis. Ennis gives it to KCP. KCP gives it to Randall. Lopez is in the game, not doing shit. Randall gives it to Ennis. Ennis fakes a three and then goes up like he's gonna shoot. I don't know what happened, but the coaches, the Grizzlies got to stop. And why is everybody moving so slow? It's just Penny Hardaway, guys. Get this moving. And then not only this, they're talking to Penny Hardaway while the game's going on, so they put the game on a smaller screen. Give it to 24. 24 shoots a three. How did that go in? It's a miracle. It looked off. That went in, though. And it's 63-56. That's 7 points. I think that's 7 points. And now the internet is going slow. Hang tight. I'm just gonna refresh everything I got right now. It feels like I'm behind. And you know what? I haven't done this in a little while. Here we go. Refresh my video. And it's 65. Well, they scored another one. So it's 65-56. And the Lakers call a timeout. And it's just so funny. And when the Lakers call timeout, Luke Walton doesn't ever do any coaching. He just talks to his other coaches, like kind of like closer to the middle of the court, and the team's just hanging out on the side, just waiting there. Like, you know, maybe we should get some coaching. And Luke Walton seems more interested in talking to his coaches than he does in actually talking to the team. It's like, dude, how about you talk to the team? And you only have a certain amount of time in the timeout. And now we have a drum band out in the middle of the floor. And here's the thing about these drums. Is it always sounds cool. You can have 6th graders playing the drums, or college people playing the drums, or even these probably professionals playing the drums, and it sounds equally cool to us. So to me, it's more exciting when you see the 6th graders playing the awesome drum lines than the adults. But you know what? My guess is in Memphis, they can tell the difference between 6th graders and adults. So they probably need to hire the adults. I'm just saying that if I was doing the entertainment, I would just get 6th graders, save a little bit of money. And you know, these guys do look like musicians, and they probably need the money too. Memphis Grizzlies, you know, they have much more. I mean, from what I can tell, their entertainment is focused on the music, because it looks even more. Because if you're not listening with any sound, it's hard to tell what's going on anyway. But it's even harder when the driving force of the entertainment is something that you have to hear. But when I can see them playing the drums, that sure does help. And yeah, these guys, you know, they're all wearing sunglasses inside. And you know what? If I would be the one guy that didn't say, like, you know what? I just don't like playing the drums that way. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what? It looks weird. Is anybody not wearing sunglasses? I mean, there's not one person. So this can't be too difficult if putting something on your eyes, like if you went to a Cirque du Soleil dancer and he was like getting thrown in the air, he said, hey, you know, but this time put on these sunglasses. You'd be like, fuck you, I need my eyes. That goes to show that if you're playing the drums, you might not need your eyes. Anyway, they're done. That's the Grizzly line. That's the drum line. That's their own personal drum line. That's cool. And even Luke Walton was getting into it. Good to see he's alive. And you know what? He is the stoner type. He would love that kind of thing. And this is coming out on the floor. The Amish guy. That's great. And you know what? He does kind of play like an Amish guy. KCP's coming out. Lopez is coming out. And Randall's coming out. But he's sitting on that table. It's not even a table where like all the people, like the broadcasters and the rules people sit. He's just sitting on there. And you know what? I don't think you should be allowed to do that. No sitting on that table. That's the coaches. That's the serious table. It looked disrespectful. Randall, you're not allowed to do it. Here we go. Tomorrow we got the Pelicans versus Celtics, and then and the Suns at the Trailblazers. And the Pelicans are a real team. I looked into it. They're like 20-20. They're a real basketball team, and I think they're the number 8 team. And the team that basically, if we can beat the Pelicans, and we can do better than the Pelicans, we can make the playoffs. So let's just get the Pelicans in our sights. Let's beat them. Lopez goes to the hoop super crazy and makes the shot. And that's going to be a 3-point opportunity. And number 12, I didn't see where the foul was, but he must have fouled him. And that's something that Lopez can do. Is he is decent at offense. His defense is his defense is terrible. I'm just going to say it. And he missed the free throw. Usually he makes those. And it's 65-58. Memphis is winning, and they've been winning the whole game. Here in the third quarter, they give it to Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol shoots a 3, in and out, and then number 12 gets the offensive rebound and makes the quick layup. And how are we not boxing out Evans? Number 12. He's like the only guy that we need to worry about on the court on Memphis, and we are not boxing him out. Anyway, I don't know much about basketball, but I know we got to be boxing them out. Lopez backing in on Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol plays good defense. Lopez misses the shot. Memphis has it on a fast break. 24 gives it to number 0, and then they give it to the undershirt guy, number 5, and they slow it down. Pau Gasol and Lopez are still going crazy under the basket. Memphis misses a 3, and KCP gets the rebound. Lakers have it on a fast break. KCP gets a screen, shoots a 3, way short, and then Memphis gets the rebound, and now Memphis has it on a fast break. And then they slow it down. And they got undershirt guy just crossed up, Hart. Then they give it to number 12. Number 12 gives it to Pau Gasol under the basket. Pau Gasol, turnaround jump shot. Not even close. And Lopez can match up well against Pau Gasol's little brother. That is good. We got to foul away from the play. And this is the other guy that's pretty decent. Number 24, I think it's Brooks. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but KCP is going to the free throw line, and I like it because he wasn't even shooting. So does that mean that they are out of fouls at this point in the third quarter? Is it by quarter or is it by halves? I don't know. KCP's at the free throw line. Shoots a free throw, and he makes it. He makes them. And the Lakers, ever since we started winning again, our free throws have not been quite as bad as it used to be. It's a 7-point game, 67-60, 8 minutes left here in the third quarter, and I have a feeling this is going to be a close game. Look at our records. They're awfully similar. It's too bad we don't got Lonzo. They give it to number 12. The only person we got to worry about. Randall plays defense against him. He was behind him, but number 12 missed the layup, and now Lakers have it on a fast break. They give it to Pope. Pope shoots a 3. That's good. And it's a 4-point game, 67-63, and the Lakers are showing a little bit of life in their shooting. And Randall, you know what, he was playing some pretty good defense, but it wasn't. I think the Grizzlies did get a little bit unlucky there, and KCP's got 18 points, and he's the reason why we're still in the game, and he's the reason why we're still in every game we play. He's the only consistent professional. Lopez is playing ticky-tack defense, and it works against Pau Gasol. That wouldn't work against any other athlete. KCP shoots a 3. That's no good. Randall gets the rebound in perfect position and gets fouled on the putback and going to go to the free throw line. So, KCP, he took that 3 early, which a lot of times I don't like them doing. But he saw where Randall was, and he just saw the situation on the ground, and it ended up being a really good decision. And, Lopez wasn't really doing much against Gasol. It was Randall that came over and double teamed him and then blocked him. So Lopez was basically just standing in his way, and then Randall did the dirty work, blocked it, and then had it go in the other direction. NBA on TNT. You guys should definitely go on TNT to watch this. It's more fun than listening to me say the game. But honestly, I don't know what happened. I gotta turn that down. When I first started doing this, none of the games were on TNT, and they were all close, and people were coming. And it just seems like ever since over the holiday break, things change, and people anyway. It would be nice to get back to normal. Let's get some close games, I guess is what I'm asking for. The holiday break was weird for all sports. It changes the rhythms of the way that everything normally goes down. Like doing this at 2:30, not the normal time. Anyway, Grizzlies number 12 makes a shot, and just every single time, this is the only guy we got to worry about. Number 12. This game is unavailable due to technical difficulties. Uh-oh. Here we go. We're back. My shady stream is back. Thank goodness, because that is the first time I have ever seen that kind of a warning. I'm just gonna refresh it. Let's take a we're back. Memphis shoots, and that goes in. And one problem that we Harrison, the undershirt guy, is last name is Harrison, and I don't like him. You know what? Why are you wearing the undershirt? But yeah, number 12. That was the sickest step back 3-pointer in Hart's face ever. And then number 5 undershirt guy went to the hoop so hard against Ennis. Harrison, wow, that was pretty amazing. And the Grizzlies, the Lakers, every single time it looks like we're going to do something, a team that looks completely undersized and slow is able to, it's only 2 guys on their team that actually do anything. You know, I can't figure out who does less, Pau Gasol's little brother or Lopez. I mean, athletically, we're getting owned by this guy number 12. He's the only guy that we got to worry about. I think that although this team seems slow, they are athletic, and I think that this just isn't our best team on the court either. Hart is at the free throw line. Who knows if he made it. (73-67). Lakers are still down. Memphis passes it around. They give it to number 12. Number 12 takes it. Somebody takes it to the hoop, and gonna be. Is that gonna be? It looks like Randall got elbowed in the balls or got kneed in the balls, and I think that's gonna be a foul on Randall. So that sucks. You get hit in the testicles, and then that's a foul on you. And look at this. We got Caruso back in the game, the ball guy, and you should have seen him dunk one time. It was very exciting, but it's the only thing he's ever done. And Randall is still not looking comfortable over there. And let's take a look at this in slow motion. You know what? I didn't see any knees to the groin, but you know what? It looked like it hurt. And you know, sometimes they can just nick it. And everybody knows that just hurts. James, oh, they have an Ennis also. James Ennis III. So there's two Ennises. That's cool. Randall has it, going up against number 1, gives it to Pope. Caruso gives it to Hart. Hart shoots an open 3. That's an air ball. Number 12 gets the rebound, and now the Warriors. All right. Grizzlies were able to get an easy 2 points. (77-67). KCP has it. He shoots. No good. And number 12 gets the crazy rebound. And now the Grizzlies have it on another fast break. And then number 1 makes the easy layup. And what is going on right now? All of a sudden, the Grizzlies, they're on a 12-2 run in the last 2 minutes. That's what happened. And all of a sudden, this game is getting away from us very quickly. And Lopez is not doing shit. KCP, just save us. Oh, the ball guy shoots a 3. Not even close. And how about the ball guy stop shooting 3s? And Pau Gasol, he's not doing anything, but he gets the rebound. Uncontested rebounds every time. Memphis almost turns it over. Number 5 owns KCP. Misses the shot, though. Thank goodness. And Randall gets the rebound. And Luke Walton is looking very upset on the bench, but he looks more upset with his team. And Ennis tried to do, or not Ennis, the ball guy tried to do a sweet play to Randall. And it was just not quite sweet enough. That looked like something he learned from Lonzo, but someone's got to tell the ball guy he's not Lonzo Ball. And now, wow, the coach for Memphis, he was looking upset the whole game. Like, I kept on thinking, why are you so pissed? Your team's looking pretty good. Now he's looking happy. And Nance Jr.'s in the game. He got hit in the face. He's very beat up, but we need that energy. We need that athletic ability. And he's going to own Pau Gasol, so that's cool. And he's already almost stole the ball. And he's already doing a better job against Pau Gasol. Number 8 shoots a 3. That's good. Let's hope his foot was on the line. Nope, his foot was not on the line. Number 8. Who are these guys? Oh, that's James Ennis III. And the other Ennis is killing us right now. And Clarkson's in the game, thank goodness. Really can't do much. They give it to the ball guy. The ball guy gets a screen from Nance Jr. The ball guy gives it to Pope. Pope shoots a 3. That's another air ball. That's 2 air balls in a row. Something's going on. And thank goodness Pope was playing defense the other direction, because that was going to be another. And now he's yelling at the team, get back on defense. He's telling everybody on the team, get back on, because Pope is the only professional. And he was left to defend it because they kept on getting the ball and just cherry picking, and nobody was getting back. Lopez didn't get back once. KCP was the only guy back, and he even yelled at the team, guys, you guys got to get back. So 82-67, and the Memphis, they have us chasing our own tail right now as a basketball team. And this ball guy Caruso, he's not doing shit. And thank goodness they were trying to style on us and did a crazy. We got the ball. They give it to Caruso. Caruso goes to the hoop and makes the layup. and nobody thought that he was actually going to go to the hoop. So that actually worked. The bald guy did something. Scored 2 points, and it's 82-69, and that all of a sudden is not quite looking quite so bad, but the Lakers need to get a couple stops here. And thank goodness Lopez is out of the game, because they just exploit his defense all day. And wow, number 1, Martin just drained a jump shot in Kuzma's face, and Kuzma's got to play better defense. And the Grizzlies got a lot of bench points. Kuzma has it, gives it to the ball guy. The ball guy gives it to Clarkson. And this guy on Clarkson does not let him get anything for free. And yes, at least that time he was called for elbowing him. But yeah, this guy, number 8 on Memphis, he's not giving away anything for free. And it's the third. And he elbowed Clarkson. And then now Clarkson is saying, dude, you got to stop elbowing me. And then, oh man, Clarkson's getting a bit chippy. And this started with, I think it's Pau Gasol's little brother. He's the one, he started the trolling. And then Lopez got in on it. And now now Clarkson's getting in on it. And yeah. Clarkson's at the free throw line. And you know what? You can't be elbowing people. And now the Grizzlies coach is like, what the hell is that? And we're like, dude, they're elbowing us. They're gonna have to call that. Audio assist. So it's something that, what are they saying? Oh yeah, now we should be listening to the coach of the Grizzlies, and he just doesn't look. He looks like a coach. Just looks angry. The tie doesn't quite fit right. The suit doesn't quite fit right. It's very, very wrinkly, and looking stressed and looking just so old for his age. And Luke Walton looks like he should be hanging out at the beach. Anyway, audio assist from State Farm. Who knows what they were saying? If you're listening without sound, it's hard to know what the coach does. And from my perspective, it doesn't seem like Luke Walton does a whole lot of anything. But I'm sure he's a good coach. And you know what? That gets me. We got to talk about Magic at some point, because I hardly ever watch like the TV, like especially like the Lakers game TV. But I was on Fox Sports West or one of the channels, and they did like a full-on interview with Magic. And I will say that if you're only on YouTube and only on the internet, It appears as if there's nobody at the wheel sometimes. And if you just tune into Magic, and I think it was called like Conversation with the Boss or something, just know that there's somebody at the wheel that knows exactly what he's doing. And yeah, I highly recommend that if you ever just listen to what he has to say, but you have to be on the TV to actually see that. Somehow they got to put that on YouTube. I felt way more confident with the Lakers after hearing Magic talk. Lakers have it. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots. That's no good. And Memphis gets the rebound. 86-71. 2:28 left here in the game. They give it to number 8. Number 8 shoots a 3. Not even close. Kuzma gets the rebound. Throws it up to Clarkson, but that's too far. And the Lakers turn it over immediately. And this fast-paced offense, I just don't think we're quite as fast as we think that we are. And this whole entire game, it's like we're one step ahead of ourselves. Just got to slow it down and just play better passing back. We got to play better fundamental basketball. We don't have any superstars. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's play better defense. Oh, wow. Number 7 just owned. Was that Brewer? I don't know what they're going to call, but from what I can tell, I think Brewer just got owned. Yep, that's going to be an and one opportunity for Memphis. And you know what? Brewer, put your hands up. Play some better defense. And I don't like Memphis. Make the free throw. It's 89-71, and this game, reporting David Aldridge, and this game is getting away from us very, very quickly. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jordan Clarkson, I think, is going to go to the free throw line, and that would be good news if Jordan Clarkson goes to the free throw line, because not a lot good has happened in a little while. I'm going to change this. That might work. Not a lot has really happened good in a little while, but that's okay. People are watching. And how are you guys not at work right now? Wait, what time is it? 4:30? Usually, it seems that people, like a good majority of the people that actually listen to me are at work. So I'm thinking, oh man, it'll be perfect. But, I think people just watch on TNT. But don't worry, I'm going to keep doing this till the end of the game, and then the next game, and let's hope that people start coming like they used to, but let's just hope the games are a little better. people lost interest when the Lakers had lost like 8 in a row. Anyway, Grizzlies have it. They take it to the hoop, and that's going to be a foul on somebody, and that just is good defense from the Lakers. So if that's what we have to give up is this guy Chalmers, number 6. If that's what we have to give up, which is just him going to the free throw line, that is perfectly fine. As long as the player that gives up the foul doesn't have any foul troubles. But that looked like good defense, and he just barely made the free throw. Nance Jr. got the cut over his eye. Looks like he boxed like a full... Oh, March Madness begins March... Oh, that's not even... I sent a text to my buddy saying we got to do the March Madness thing again. But it's not even close to March. It's not even February yet. I just figured that was coming up soon. Forgot about March. They tell you exactly when it is. And I was wondering, like, it was because usually he's all about it. And now that makes sense. I threw the text out way too early. Caruso has it. The ball guy gives... It looked like a double dribble. They don't call it. He gets blocked by number 8. This guy looks like my buddy Ryan. This is what Ryan would look like if he was playing on the Lakers right now. I totally think so. Clarkson shoots a 3. No good. And Kuzma almost gets the rebound. And what are they going to call? This better be something against Memphis. Oh, and number 6 is upset. And now the coach is coming over saying, this is going to get worse. Get back on the bench. And I will say, if this game is as chippy as it appears between the players on the floor, this coach for Memphis does seem to have his players under control pretty well. And holy crap, what is the ball guy doing shooting against number 8? That looked like me blocking my little brother right there. Not even close. And yeah, number 6 somehow Kuzma's at the free throw line right now. And we made the first one. And the referees are hopefully going to do everything possible to... I don't know what was called there number 6. I don't know what was called there, but I think the Lakers got away with one, and he made both free throws, and the referees are going to do everything possible to try to make this a close game. What else are you going to do when it's 13-28 versus a 15-27 team? And that's going to be, is that going to be an and one situation? Anyway, number 6 now is he's frustrated. He looks a lot like Paul Pierce, but he seems frustrated. His name's Chalmers. And he looks frustrated, but he's going to go to the free throw line. And this is the guy that got called on the previous play. And I think he knows that the referees have it in for the Lakers. And I will say, most of the time it's the Lakers and everybody's a rookie. So you don't get good calls if you're a rookie or a second year. I mean, it means a lot. So usually, like, we get the calls against us like 20 times in a row per game. Like, the odds of that are just not going to happen. It's just a proof that it's because we're younger. This game, on the other hand, I think the Lakers have been getting hooked up a little bit. The ball guy has it, gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots an open 3, way short. Memphis gets the ball. They make a good layup. They're playing good. They're playing good fundamental basketball. They're beating us to the ball. They're beating us to the rim. Ball guy he gives it to Clarkson. They're playing good defense against him. Number 6 is all over Clarkson. Where's KCP? Put him back in the game. Kuzma playing fast and loose with the ball, takes it to the hoop, almost makes it, and Memphis gets the rebound. 95. This is a 20-point game, people. How did this happen? Let's not have this be any more. They give it to number 1. Number 1 goes baseline, takes it to the hoop. Great defense, and the Lakers get the rebound, and the referees call something. And here we go. Let's hope that this is better than 20 points going into the fourth quarter, because there is only one thing that hurts people coming to this stream more than TNT taking all my traffic, and that's a blowout. People don't watch blowouts or listen to blowouts. Oh, well, the Lakers are shooting free throws, so that's good. Made the first one. And Nance Jr., thank goodness he's in the game. It just feels like we're in good hands, because you know he's going to put in the extra effort. If he could just learn how to shoot, that would be amazing. And luckily, he made both free throws, but now Memphis gets the ball back with 17 seconds left. And Brewer, I don't know, that was weird. It's almost like he purposely tried to foul, but then just changed his mind. 10 seconds on the clock. They give it to number 7. Number 7's playing against Brewer. Now he's getting double teamed. He goes to the hoop and makes an awesome layup. And there's 1.6 seconds left. They give it to Clarkson. And then the Lakers almost screw that up. Oh, no way. Is this guy going to go to the free throw line? The Lakers could not have screwed this up anymore. There was 1.6 seconds left. They give it to Clarkson to try to shoot it, but then it gets stolen, and then he fouls. Then the guy shoots, and then he fouls the guy. Okay, that was a freak thing that happened just now. Clarkson, that's not your fault. Is that your fault? And guess what? With 1.1 seconds left, Memphis is going to the free throw line when it's our ball. Thank goodness he missed it. And who knows? Maybe we'll try that again with 1.1 seconds left. And how about you, Luke Walton, suit up and try to make this half-court shot? It looked like Newman. Oh, he missed both free throws, and Nance Jr. didn't even try to throw it over. And that is the end of the third quarter. And this has been, I don't know how it turned into a 20-point game. It seems like I've been doing the play-by-play, but I don't exactly remember how it became a 20-point game. And let's hope the Lakers can make some kind of adjustment, because I have a feeling that they will be able to, but there's no doubt we are definitely undermanned. We are losing a lot with Brandon Ingram in terms of size, and Lopez, he's not doing what we want him to do. I can totally see why we got him. For the team and his experience, he's just not dependable. He's certainly not dependable defensively. You should have seen what the guys on Dallas were doing to him last game. They were making him go flying through the air. It was that junior guy. It was something junior on number 1 on Dallas. Made Brook Lopez look like an idiot. And here we go. Now we got a half-court shot at the Memphis Grizzlies. He's shooting. Can he get it there? Way short. And you can never really tell somebody's athletic ability by the way they look. This guy was not an athlete. And it's so funny how you can never tell. Like, sometimes grandma can throw it up even better than that. And he was not even close on the half-court shot. And once again, this one is presented by Audi. Audi's not giving up shit on these half-court shots. They never make it. So how about let's get it a little closer. I don't know. It doesn't seem. I mean, I've been doing this all season, but I've missed a lot of games. But I've been doing this, and I've watched every single halftime. Nobody has even really hit the rim yet. I would let me sponsor the Lakers. I'll put up 10 grand to let grandma try to shoot a half court all season and just put my name front and center. Yeah, I'm not losing anything. I think that we got to change that game up, and who knows what you got to do. But maybe a 3-pointer for 10 grand. And I mean, we want them to make it at least 50-50. Oh, and now we got a blue bear in a costume, with a cape on, and he's Grizzly Man. I think he's we're gonna have to come up with a good superhero name for this guy. But he looks pissed. But wait, is that a grizzly? Is that a bear or a wolf? He looks more like a Timberwolf. This should be the costume for the Timberwolves, and the bears. It looks more like a wolf than a bear. You know, maybe this is a Timberwolf. What's going on? Get loud. Nope, this is a bear, and this bear costume does not look. Okay, Grizzlies, you guys have to change this right now. Your mascot looks more like a wolf than a bear, and people love bears. You're just not doing it correctly. The Bears, the Grizzlies. You guys have the best opportunity for mascots and fun. Why not bring out a real bear? That's better than a guy wearing a wolf costume. Anyway, he's in the middle of the crowd. Let's hope he does some flips or does something. All right, Memphis, you guys have got to step up your mascot game. I believe that you guys have the drum line. That was sweet. You guys have the jazz band. That was sweet. Although a little sexual. Your mascot, that was bottom tier mascot. And I would go like, you know what? A lot of times I say Lakers, we'll take any mascot over no mascot. But no, actually, if you have a terrible mascot, you'll take no mascot, because that was piss poor. Lakers have it. Brewer takes it to the hoop and misses the layup. What is going on? This is numerous times that we've not been able to finish. Brewer cannot finish the play. He can start it. They give it to number 1. Number 1 gives it to number 7. Number 7 gives it to number 8, who goes to the hoop hard. And thank goodness Nance Jr. is there to do something about it. Lakers have it. They give it to Kuzma. He shoots a 3. In and out. In. Lakers finally get a good bounce. And it's a 17-point game. Kuzma, I love that you're open and you're shooting, but just make them swish. We want them swish. No bouncing around. Play some defense. 21 has it, gives it to number 1. I don't know any of these players' names yet. Number 1, we just got to worry about number 12. They give it to number 12. This guy's a badass. Being guarded by Brewer. Goes right around Brewer and Nance Jr. Then they give it to number 7. Number 7 shoots an open 3. At the shot clock, that's no good. The Lakers get the rebound. They have it in a fast break and then turn it over. Kuzma just throws it right to number 7. And I will say Kuzma, not the best at passing yet. Love what he can do offensively. Love the athletic ability. There's a lot that we can look forward to with Kuzma. But he's not a good passer. And now we got somebody else that I've never seen. Number 23 on the Lakers. Why are we playing these people? Kuzma has it. Takes it to the hoop. That's a good shot. Oh gosh, blocked by 21 so hard. And the Lakers, I think that we've showed our hand, and every hand that we have, they can beat. I think that's why we're losing. I mean, we just showed our Kuzma card, and he got beat twice. All right, Brewer, can Brewer do something? Nope. Now they give it to Nance Jr. Nance Jr. shoots. Thank goodness. Maybe Nance Jr. is our last hope. 79-82, and if the Lakers just... Who's this guy, 23? The little guy, 23, not doing shit. 12 went right around him and made a layup. Okay, so let's not have our guy that we've never seen before guarding the best player on the other team. They give it to Hart. They're playing good defense. Kuzma has it, gives it back to Hart. Hart shoots a 3. That's good. And 99-85, and if we keep on making 3s, Hart, you're allowed to shoot those. He had a hand in his face, too. Just drained it. So that's, maybe that's going to give him the confidence he needs. And number 12, okay, the problem is in the lane. The problem is that the Lakers have nobody in the lane. This guy number 12 isn't even that big. Kuzma takes it to the hoop and blocked again by 21. Okay, Kuzma, your hand has been shown. You're playing with Deuce 7 offsuit right now. Fold. No more doing that. They've got that beat. You can shoot 3s. And who are they talking about? They're talking about Davis. Yeah, this guy has been a beast on defense. 21 is Davis. Wow. Yeah, Nance Jr. can't even compete with that guy's jumping ability. This guy, wow, he's a beast. Davis, number 21, and number 12 are the only people we got to worry about. But it's a 1-2 punch. Luckily, Pau Gasol is back in the game. We'll probably respond by bringing in Lopez. Crazy turnaround jump shot from Nance Jr. No good. No time on the shot clock. 101-85. Lakers need to stop. 12 has it, being guarded by Brewer. He seems to be doing a pretty decent job. Gets a moving screen from Pau Gasol. They don't call it. 12 shoots a 3. In and out. And Lakers get the rebound, and they don't call another foul. Another pass. Oh, my goodness. All right, so Kuzma passed it way up to Nance Jr., and he made the easy 2 points. So Kuzma, I just said that he's not the greatest passer. Did the exact same pass again, but this time it worked. And that was, he was standing right under the basket. And the next home game for the Grizzlies is against the Knicks. And, yeah. Last time you guys heard me talking about Lonzo and what I thought about Lonzo. And I got all excited to see what he was going to do this game. And, not in the game. But, there's no doubt that Skip and Shannon, my show that I watch, Skip stole Lonzo, he plays a little bit like Dennis Rodman. I hate to say it, he's like a good version of Dennis Rodman, just the way that his nose for the ball. And he's just playing at a level that we just don't get. And maybe it hasn't come up in the numbers. Anyway, now we got the kiss cam. Thank goodness. Is anybody here? I highly doubt it. What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's up, everybody? Kiss cam. Oh, they're going in. Oh, no, just on the cheek. Just on the cheek. But, here we go. Now we got another couple. Nope, they're going in for the lips. They're going in for the lips. And the 2 friends in front are like, that's funny. I got scared. Oh. And now she had a beautiful hair thing on, but they cut immediately to another couple that kissed. And now we have another couple, and they're down. You know what? If you're over 55 years old and you get put on the kiss cam, you're down. Sometimes it's, see, and they're excited. Sometimes there's that weird age, but you know what? They're going for older guys now. They couldn't be any more excited. They're like, oh, all right. See, now there's a younger couple. This has been a pretty good kiss cam so far. The cringe worthiness is at an all-time minimum though, because this is their fraternity and sorority. They were a couple. They were younger. Oh, that was a double kiss cam, and you know you don't have to ask these people twice. This guy's on his phone, not paying attention. What is going on? You should have seen this guy. This guy was on his phone and did the kiss cam, but didn't realize he was on the kiss cam. Oh my goodness, that was the cringiest one yet. And this guy, he's doing the kiss cam. He's got the sparkly phone. Now we got these two nerds, and she got some tongue in there. Actually, she got a little bit of tongue. And now we have it's getting more cringeworthy as we go. The looks of these couples are definitely dwindling. They start off with the good-looking ones, and it goes downhill fast. There's the kiss cam, and not as cringeworthy as other ones I've seen, but not bad. The last game, Dallas had the best entertainment ever. Mark Cuban knows exactly what he's doing. The dancers were great. They had a dog show. They had a little kid dunk contest. It was the best in-house entertainment out of everybody by far in Dallas, and even better than the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie. But the only knock, Mark Cuban, if you're listening, the hug cam instead of the kiss cam. Let's do the kiss cam. It's more fun for everybody else. You know, the hug cam, it's more conservative. It's Texas, I get it, but do the kiss cam. It's better for everybody else. And now we have the audio assist, and once again, they are going to a small screen so we can hear the coach. And I don't know what the coach is saying. He's probably saying, you know what, this team sucks. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. Pau Gasol, do something. We're paying you so much money. Pau, get in there. Do something. Memphis shoots a 3 in the corner and makes it. Who's this guy? Number 24 on Memphis. And you know what? They have a little bit of a deeper bench. Dylan Brooks, 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting. And luckily the Lakers get an easy 2 points, and it's 104-89. The Lakers are still in this, but Memphis, I still don't know anybody's names, but across the board they don't look as bad as 13 and 28. That is for sure. And you know what? I think is Memphis in the Western Conference? I think the Western Conference is underperforming in general. It seems like all these teams are not doing well. Memphis shoots a 3. That's good, and I'm not saying that this is the end of the game, but it's not looking good. The Lakers need to do something right now. 107-89. We got a new guy in, number 23. Seems to have pretty good handles. Throws up a wild shot, and it goes in. So 23, don't know his name. He's the little guy. Made a pretty sweet shot, and I think his last name is Payton or something. Don't know who he is. He's the little guy. He's guarding number 6, Chalmers, who is not terrible. Hart is now guarding him. Nance Jr. is now guarding him, and we're putting our best guy on Chalmers. Where's number 12? They found number 12. We got the new guy on 12. Oh no, who's this guy? Yeah, the new guy on 12. Why? How did that happen? How did we have the new little guy being guarded by their best player? Lakers shoot a 3. That's no good. Pau Gasol gets the rebound, gives it to number 12, and number 12, thank goodness, misses the shot. And the Lakers, and they make it anyway. Why is Memphis trying so hard right now? Why are they trying so hard? It's almost like they know that all they have to do is try hard now and the game's over. This team is not bad. And all right, so if they make these free throws, and I will say they have been making their free throws, and we get to stop, we are still in the Peyton. His name's Peyton, number 23, and it is so funny that what happens is for some reason Peyton was guarding number 12. And that was like the worst. It was just a bad decision from like a basketball coaching. I mean, if you're playing basketball, why is it ever your job to guard the best guy if you're the new dude? Anyway, Dylan Brooks, 19 points on 6 of 7 shooting. This guy's, every one of them can score. People are starting to leave. Lakers give it to Hart. Hart shoots a 3. That's good. And please, let's just get a stop right now. 111-94. And back in the day when the Lakers were good, we could definitely come back from this. As long as it's not 20 points, we're good. You just need a stop. And that does seem to be the problem. They give it to number 6. Number 6 gives it to number 12. Number 12 gives it to 24. They give it back to 6. 6 is being guarded by the new guy. And goes to the hoop, misses the layup. And I think gonna go to the free throw line. And Nance Jr. is pointing at somebody else. And, oh, is that going to be a foul on number 6? That would be sweet. And he definitely looks a lot like Paul Pierce. Pau Gasol looking confused, and Nance Jr. just in the mix. Nance Jr. got hit in the balls. Nance Jr. definitely got hit in the balls. KCP shoots a 3. That's good. The only professional, and just like that, it's 111-97. We're still in the game. KCP, play your defense. You've got plenty of rest. I don't know why you weren't playing earlier, but you got plenty of he's got 21 points on 6. Alrighty. All right, so the Lakers have figured out a way to stop them. That's good. They're going to go to the free throw line, but it's not free anymore. Oh, no, they're not even going to go to the free throw line. The Lakers have figured out a way to stop. And then immediately, Memphis brings in number 5, the guy with the undershirt, Harrison, and Chalmers comes out. So that's anyway. It seemed like the Lakers figured him out, and now they just switch something up. They give it to 0. 0 gives it to 24. 24 gives it to Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol makes an easy layup. And the ref, is that an and one? Please don't tell me that that's an. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at this. That was not. There's no foul there. There was no foul there. And number 23, Peyton, the new guy. What are you doing? If you're gonna foul him, make sure he doesn't make it. 23, the new guy. We're giving this guy too much leash. Makes it, so it's 114-97. And you know what? I can't believe we're getting beat by Pau Gasol right now. 23 has it. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots a 3. That's good. And the Lakers have been heating up when it comes to shooting threes. So that's a good sign. But we're still down by 14 with 5:52 left in the game. Kuzma with 16 points on 5 of 13. So his shooting has not been awesome. But if he's going to make threes in the fourth quarter, we'll take it. And wow. KCP is really jockeying for a position against 24. And KCP is so good at defense. Memphis goes to the hoop, and they make it. So it's a 116. It's a 16-point game. 5:20 left. Kuzma takes it to the hoop, plays fast and loose, and blocked again. And Kuzma, we told you, you're playing with Deuce 7 offsuit against this team. Don't go to the hoop. Keep on shooting threes. And the Lakers could really use a stop right now. And the Lakers and the Memphis, for the first time in a little while, slows it down. Number 12 is taking his time, gives it to Gasol. Gasol shoots a 3, not even close. And that was the best possible thing that they could have done. And he missed the 3. That's good. Peyton, still in the game. Don't know about this guy. Gives it to KCP. KCP shoots a 3. That's good. And the Lakers have all of a sudden got hot with 3-pointers, but we need to stop. That's the only problem. 13-point game. 4:45 left. This isn't over. Number 5, undershirt guy, gives it to 24. 24 gives it back to undershirt guy. Oh, and undershirt guy, 24 is called for traveling. And I will say that did look pretty funny. If I would have done that in a pickup game, they definitely would have called travel. But honestly, you don't see that very often. And it's usually always against the Lakers. And for some reason, Lopez likes to travel. Anyway. Finally, Lakers get a break. 116-103. Lakers take it to the hoop. Make the layup in 23. Wow, that was pretty good. Peyton, don't know who he is, but he just challenged Memphis defense, like all of them, and won. So I have not seen that yet. Maybe this Peyton guy has got some athletic ability. Give and go to Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is under the basket and makes the layup. And that time they're smart not to foul him unless... Oh, Lakers call a timeout. 4 minutes left. Lakers are down by 13 points. And this is not over yet. And the Lakers' three-pointers has been heating up. 118-105. The only problem is that the Lakers have not been able to play defense the whole entire game. There hasn't been any defense. So that is the downside. Luke Walton is talking to the referee right now. And thanks for coming, everybody. And at least if this isn't a close game, it won't take forever. A lot of times you never know. The last 2 minutes can take like 30 minutes. Oh, here we go. We got the Memphis dancers out on the floor. They're getting set. Still getting set. Now they're dancing. And they got some pretty sweet moves. Yeah, pretty sweet moves. There's not a lot of them. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 of the dancers, and I will say that the Laker girls, I think there's 15 to 20. So if you're doing synchronized dance, I mean, if there's twice as many people, it just seems like twice as hard. So in general, maybe this isn't super technical, but man, they are having a good time. And it's sponsored by Gossett Motor Cars. So yeah, this is definitely Memphis. If you live in Memphis and you need a car, go to Gossett because they are sponsoring these dancers. And you know, it's a very eclectic group. It looks like a lot of them are wearing wigs. That's something, you know, the Laker girls, they're not wearing wigs. And this blonde girl, no way that's her hair. She looks like Lady Gaga. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're going for a different style. Actually, she might have been the only one wearing a wig. The rest of them look, yep. You know what? Actually, they're shaking their heads around enough. Maybe that's not a wig. I'm going to stop talking about stuff that I don't understand. They're having a great time. They're dancing. What's up, YouTube? Are people here? People are here. What's up, everybody? It's not a close game. The Grizzly girls, presented by Gossett Motor Cars. And you know what? I can't really tell the difference. Like, the only dancers that appeared way better than anybody else, it was the Dallas dancers. For some reason, they were just putting in so much more effort, and it looked like I don't know, for some reason they were hot. Anyway, the Dallas dancers are good. Lakers are maybe the second best that I've seen so far, and then the Memphis girls, you know, the bottom tier of all the synchronized dancers that I've seen so far. And also the mascot looks more like a wolf than a bear. It looks like a blue wolf. So I think they got to get that figured out because people love bears. And why not make them brown? Why does he have to be blue? I mean, aren't grizzly bears brown? Let's have a bear. Let's just have a guy in a bear costume. It doesn't seem too difficult. Instead, they got a blue wolf. Anyway, taking forever for them to get this set. Referees, do something. Here we go. 4:12 left. Lakers are down by 13. They have the ball. The new guy, Peyton's in the game. I don't know why Ennis isn't in there. I love Ennis, but Peyton's in the game. He takes it to the hoop super hard and misses the layup. And Memphis gets the rebound. And slowly but surely, the Memphis crowd is leaving. And it's a 13-point game. And in general, Memphis has tried to keep this as fast-paced as possible. But honestly, when Gasol's in the game, I just don't think he allows them to be able to do that. To keep the fast-paced offense going, and that's what got them that lead. But I think now they're going to put Gasol back in because they just need to waste time. So, I don't know. It seems like the Lakers were able to finally crack the code to figure out how to stop and then beat Memphis. And right as soon as they do that, Memphis just switched gears and changed it up. Yeah, they're just taking their sweet time. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Number 12 gives it to Gasol. Gasol gives it to somebody. This guy shoots a 3. Thank goodness that didn't go in. Lakers get the rebound. Kuzma has it. He gives it to Hart. Hart takes it to and then Hart makes the layup against Pau Gasol. And, yep, they give it, they pass it in, and they're taking their sweet time. And maybe the Lakers need to play some more full-court defense. Memphis Grizzlies, one of two teams in the NBA averaging under 100 points per game. They're only averaging 98 points per game, but our defense has just been terrible. This is piss-poor defense. Number 12 shoots a 3. That's no good, and the Lakers get the rebound. KCP shoot a 3. KCP shoots a 3. That's no good, and Memphis gets the rebound, and we're going to need to stop and some more threes. But this game is not over. I just don't like how undershirt guy, number 5, wasn't in the game forever. Now he's coming in. He's barking orders. You're wearing an undershirt, dude. You're wearing an undershirt. Like a middle school kid. He's got the ball now. He turns it over. Lakers have it. Undershirt guy, he really blew it. Hart has it, takes it to the hoop, and makes the layup. And is that going to be an and one? No, of course it's not an and one. 118-109. All of a sudden, this is a 9-point game. And this quarter, the Lakers, they're showing us, we had 32 points this quarter on 13 of 22 shooting. So this quarter, we have been doing better. And KCP just needs to keep on shooting threes and playing good defense. That seems like our best chance to win. Nance Jr. steals the ball from Pau Gasol. They give it to KCP, and they foul KCP for some reason. They fouled him on the fast break. Brooks, number 24, and the calculus of the game for Memphis, I think, changed all of a sudden when it was under when it was a 10-point game or a 9-point game, because as soon as KCP had a fast break, they fouled him immediately. Oh, because they have fouls to give. He's not going to the free throw line. Okay, well, at least the Lakers are going to pass it in with a fresh shot clock. And when leading in the fourth quarter, most losses this season, the Lakers are number 1, followed by tied with the Mavericks, number 2, and then the Grizzlies. So, and I think if we took a look at the Western Conference standings, I'm pretty sure that we're at the bottom. So that does make a lot of sense that the teams at the bottom lose in the fourth quarter. But when Luke Walton is wearing that plaid suit, we never win. He calls a timeout. And I don't like talking too much smack about Luke Walton, but what does he do? Doesn't do shit. You can't have a stoner coach. I like that we tried. We gave you a chance. Stoner coach doesn't really work. But then now we're just watching, I'm just watching because I'm not watching the commercials, and they're showing the Memphis Grizzlies kind of them huddle up. And it looks like a professional team. They're huddled up in a circle, and they're all listening to their coach intently. And it just looks like a real huddle. Now, contrast that. I mean, the Lakers can hardly even get a circle. There's not a lot of coaching going on, I think, a lot of the times. And especially today without Ingram and Lonzo. We're just looking like a team playing pickup basketball, and somehow we're still in this. And probably that reason is KCP, who consistently is the only professional day in, day out, plays defense, makes his shots, plays smart. And yeah, this is very, very Memphis-heavy coverage right now. You know, the Lakers, as soon as we don't win, you know, in general, the coverage that you see in the news when you're on your phone, or even when you're watching these games on the national telecasts, they're always kind of screwing the Lakers these days. They always show the other team more. And back in the olden days, that just wasn't the case. Oh, what's next on TNT? The Warriors at the Cavaliers. Okay, this is a real game. It's going to be Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. And Kevin Durant, I was asked last time what players I hate the most. And I don't hate Kevin Durant. I like him as a person very much. But I hate playing him because he just tries so hard. Lakers have it, 118-109, 2 minutes left. They give it to Pope. Pope gives it to Kuzma, shoots a 3. Way short, and they didn't call a foul. And Memphis gets the rebound. And how was that not a foul? 1:40 left. 12 has it. He's playing really good basketball. He's the best on the team. They give it to number 5. They give it undershirt guy. Undershirt guy gives it back to number 12. Number 12 takes it to the hoop and just makes the shot easily. So, Lakers have it. We're going to have to score really, really quickly. 11-point game. KCP shoots, and it goes in. Please tell me that's a 3-point opportunity. And that should... Hopefully that's a 3-point opportunity. That was crazy. And Pope, it's too bad he did not make those shots. He didn't make... The Lakers were doing pretty bad in the fourth quarter for a run. We were making the overtime against good teams, and we lost a lot of games in the fourth quarter, and we didn't make shots at the buzzer we could have, and a lot of those went to KCP, and he wasn't clutch. Maybe we got to give him another chance, because at the end of these games and just consistently, if you need somebody to go to, give it to him. Lakers are playing terrible defense, and that's going to be an and one opportunity. And it's 23. It's a new guy no one's ever even heard of. His name's Peyton. And he just cannot handle the lane by himself. Not only the fact that he's like under 6 feet tall. It's his first game. And yet we're giving him lane duty. And actually, probably on that one, Nance Jr. should have jumped in there a little bit earlier to offer help. But nonetheless, Peyton, let's get him out of the lane. Lopez doesn't do shit. He hasn't been in the game in forever. Kuzma has it. He takes it to the hoop and makes an awesome layup. And you know what? He didn't play fast and loose with the ball. He was safe with the ball and made the layup. And that was great. And that was the first time that we've seen him do something going to the hoop the whole game. With 50 seconds left. And is this game over? I don't know. This game might be over. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Lakers, let's get a stop here. We're losing to teams that are 13-28. Taking their sweet time. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Number 12 takes it to the hoop, gets his own rebound, blocked by Nance Jr. Lakers have it on a fast break, and KCP misses the layup. All right, the game's over. 26 seconds left, and we really needed to make that one. thanks for watching, everybody. You guys are great. Now this is when I read your comments, but I don't think there's too many comments. Let's see what you guys are saying. Brandon Ingram and Zoe are injured, ankle sprain and knee sprain. So another game to use as evidence that without Lonzo, this team doesn't function with him as a silent leader. And I don't know if it's so much him as a silent leader. It's just he has productive output that other players can't do. And you know, listen to the last game. It's very, and yes, it is very unbearable watching the team without Lonzo and Ingram. Ingram is, you know what? Although he looks very skinny, he can cover people. Oh, what's up, Lakers? Although he looks very skinny, he can cover people. And this is just another, yes, you're right. When Lonzo's not in the game, we lose. When Lonzo's in the game, we win. It's not rocket science. He's obviously doing something. In the last video, it's only a 40-minute one because I had to do something. I talk about Lonzo in length and just where I see him at. So if you're interested, Rax A Gamer, there's a shout out. Most of the time there's more people here, but it's on TNT and TNT steals all my traffic. Thanks for coming. Make sure you come another time. Are people here on? We got people on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? That's Gary Payton's son. Oh man, I did not know that. Thanks for coming, everybody. I know a lot of the people on Facebook are from the Philippines, so I mean maybe I got to learn some. I think it's called Tagalog, but I'm not totally sure. Thanks for coming, everybody. And the good, the bad, and what to look forward to. The good was our 3-point shooting is looking pretty good. 3-point shooting was looking pretty good. But what the bad was the defense. And the fact that we were underhanded with Ingram, but the defense was just piss poor. I mean, we should be able to do better than that. And we just get dominated in the lane by a team that looked slow. I mean, the team they're only as fast as Pau Gasol was, and we still couldn't beat that. So that's not good. But partly is because we just got dominated in the lane, and even Lopez couldn't do anything about it. Now they're talking to Pau Gasol right now, number 33. And what to look forward to, we're going to lose some. We lost versus the Grizzlies right now. We're playing Oklahoma next, and we're going to hopefully get our teammates back, and we're going to be pumped up and ready to go. And if we can beat Oklahoma, like legitimately beat a good team in a legitimate way, we're going to get some momentum, and maybe we can make the playoffs. I said before that the Pelicans, I think, are the number 8 team right now. They're 20-20, and I think our goal is just to beat the Pelicans. And can we beat the Pelicans? I didn't even know that they were a team until like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm sure we can beat the Pelicans. I don't know when we're playing them, but anyway, the Lakers got to start winning. Are the playoffs out of the picture? I don't think so. But they're going to have to do something. Thanks for coming, everybody. I will see you.